What's going on, guys? Chris here, and thank you for checking out one of my Minecraft videos. Today, I'm going to be showing you around my personal map and also starting up a Let's Play with this map. And, let me fill my hunger real quick. Oops. And, yeah, why don't we get started here? Yeah. And once... No, never mind, I was gonna say something was wrong with my mic, but... Anyways, yeah, I decided to start a Let's Play with my series, Let's Play with my personal map. I'm just wondering what texture pack this is. It's my personal texture pack that I designed myself. Cobblestone. Pretty basic, nothing real special about it. But, I want to show you around the map here, so why don't we get started? First off is the mines. There's really nothing special about the mines, other than the fact that I found a lot of diamonds back in here. Go in the door! There. That is the mine shaft to nothingness, as the sign says. It literally leads down to nothing. And that is where stuff is. I found probably 4 or 5 diamonds down in there. And I'm not... Sorry. But I'm not going down there. Yeah, it's getting nighttime, isn't it? And yes, I am using too many items in just this episode. Probably the only mods I'll be using after this are minimap and the single player commands. But the single player commands only is to get around the map, because this map is huge. And, music just started playing in the background. It's pretty cool. Anyways, just random aesthetics right there, 'cause I'm an aesthetic crazy person. And these are my wolves. My wolves in my channel. Oh, there's just not a sign up there. There's never really a sign up there, but... My wolves. This is my watchtower and the leap of faith. Okay. Right. And as well as my first home, which there should be a sign right there, but I'm derping with putting up signs lately. Apparently I tore it down or something. First house is on this map. Pretty cool looking. Since then, of course, I moved down to there, which I'll be showing you around eventually in a minute. And I just feel like going to the top of this watchtower for some weird reason, because it takes like 10 minutes to get up there. Watchtower doesn't serve a purpose other than just to look really cool, and the fact that I just built it at random. And yes, I got very lazy right there and just decided to screw it and make the rest of the way up a ladder and not put up any more windows, because putting up windows is so annoying, mainly because you have to make that many windows. I made all these. This entire building is legit, including the Leap of Faith right here. I made that when I was really into Assassin's Creed, just for whatever reason. And you're supposed to land down there in that little pocket of water, but I'm going to miss, so I'm going to put on creative so I don't die. There. Anyways, now that we've seen that, I'm going to head on over here to the treehouse, which you've actually seen if you watch my single player commands review video. You will actually have seen up into the treehouse, which there's pretty much nothing up there. Got a suggestion as to what I should put up there. Go ahead and shoot, because I'm all for it. There's absolutely nothing up here other than a sign that says welcome to the treehouse. I rarely come up here. In fact, I barely ever come up here because there's nothing up here other than windows, and on short render distance, which I have it on so I can record, it's pretty useless. Over here, I'm just going to hop up there because I don't feel like walking down the path. You can see, number one, you can see my bridge, which goes over to a nice little area that I'm going to flatten out for building, and also my cannon. I'm not going to go over there, by the way. It also heads down to my little port, which I'm not going to walk all the way down to, and this little hatch right here, which leads down to a little underwater walkway, which I'm also not going to go down. But I'd much rather head on up here to my little beach area that I customly made. This entire beach was not only made legit, but it was also made hand-carved. This entire beach was hand-carved. All the sand was put down. Had this really nice little fireplace put in this little thing. All this right here is legit. This was not even here when I first spawned the map. This was dug out and dug out and really well made. And this nice little diving board. As well as you can see Skyblock up there, which was one of those things I built out of pure boredom. And I just fell off the diving board the wrong way. But anyways, you just dive into that little hole right there, and it serves absolutely no purpose. And by the way, guys, if you don't like texture pack, tell me, and I'll switch it back to Deathscape. Or if you didn't like Deathscape, tell me, and I'll just go with the normal, regular texture pack. But I don't really see a problem with this texture pack, because there's absolutely nothing changed about it. Most of it's just the fact that everything is just different colors. Or different colors, a little more smooth. This is the fireplace that comes out of my bedroom. I just put it there for aesthetic appeal, just purely for aesthetics. And why don't we head into the main house, which is the centerpiece of the entire map. That heads down to the farm, which I'll show you in a minute. But everything in this map is underground. It's not above ground. As you can tell. So if you hit that button, I'll be quiet so you can listen. I don't know if you can hear that, but that was my doorbell, and I'll show you in that room in a minute. This is my wall of paintings. As you can see, I have two, actually I believe I have three paintings retextured. I have that little arrow thing. It's kind of off of a game I used to play, but anyways, there's also one retextured blue for no reason. This is also a creeper, for whatever reason I retextured, and I'm going to retexture all the paintings eventually. Still working on it. So my bedroom, as you can see, that's the blue one. These are over my bed. I'm also working on retexturing chests, and you can also see really nice little music disc player. And I did not find any of those disc plates yet, by the way. I spawned them. There is a painting right there. Don't know, just aesthetic appeal, purely for aesthetic. Rainbow creeper rug, which blinds me every time I walk in here, as well as the painting, which I'll show you a little bit about more in a minute. This heads into my furnace room, which I want to do something with this. Tell me what I should do with this. It's so boring in here, and I must have accidentally deleted that. But storage room. This is really organized storage room. This is all the legit diamonds, all 20 legit diamonds I found while playing this map. You can see these are all the stuff that I have, and pretty soon I'm going to be building a cobble generator, just for no reason, once again, out of pure boredom. If I eventually do get around to doing it. And I'm going to show you the main area a little bit more. That goes down to the library, which I really like, because it just looks so cool to me. Normally I will have a spawned villager in here, but he keeps dying or something. Pretty cool. It's got my brewing stand right there, and a enchantment table. I've gotten up to the around the 40 for the enchant. And why don't we put on a little music from the green music disc, which is the only music disc I've actually found on this world. And that sounds pretty cool. And you don't only turn up music so you can actually hear it. I'm going to turn my sound up a little bit more there. And that's enough for the library, because there's really nothing down there. Nice little paintings. I have a lot of paintings up just for aesthetics. Now, what I meant when I was going to show you around the painting, yes, there is a secret entrance through here, if I could find it, or not. Where are you? Oh, there we go. Oops! Oh, come on. Secret entrance back here, through into the doorbell room, which I'm not going to hit the button because I don't want to open the door up there. But this is basically just the doorbell. All down here, very simple. Doorbell, not much to it, but it looks cool. And you hit that button and it rings the doorbell. This is the nether portal, ender portal, and garden. This little room right here looks a bit odd and strange because this is where I used to have a library at, but then I removed it and put it in the other room because I wanted a bigger library. This goes down the Garden of Cosmic, which eventually I'm going to, when I get around to doing this, I'm going to put the, what was I going to say? I'm going to put the, my mind is blank. Twilight Forest mod. Twilight Forest, square mushrooms. Twilight Forest mod portal in this room. That's what it was originally designed for back in 1.8, but it got removed, so I just kind of fenced off the area that's in. Eventually I'm going to replace the walls with dirt. Yeah. Down to the portals, which is pretty cool. I say this is the portal. The inner portal room looks really cool. It's got this nice stuff up on it, and as well as these nice little bookshelves, and this room, which I'm absolutely annoyed about because it's so off-center, but I had no choice but to make it off-center. But this is my ender portal room. You walk in here, and it takes you into the ender. If you're in the nether portal, which I'm not going to go into. And this room is just back here because I used to have a little device that shut off the nether portal if I ever wanted it to. Because that was back in the days where I used to play with my sound jacked up, so I could always hear the nether portal when I'm in this side of the house, so I always wanted it shut off. But it no longer works, so I just decided to screw it and keep my volume turned down. That's all it is for the main lobby area. Why don't we head down to the area where everything's at, which is the farms, bar, tracks room, and mob spawner. So first off, I'm going to show you down to the, actually, right here is the music loop. So far I have 3 hidden on the world, if you could find so far all 3 of them. There will be 5 eventually, but if you find all of them and send me a video of you find, like just a video with screenshots of you find those, I will give you a subscription from me. So yeah, if you're looking for a free subscription, that's why. These are the farms. That is the exit. That was the little hatch I showed you earlier. It goes up there and wires around. Eventually gets in here. Cactus farm. 80 cactuses, 80 cacti. If you ever need to mass produce cactuses for whatever twisted reason, you can do that. I can't even begin to know why I have that in here, but 9 cactuses. I do normally get a lot. And the video recording, be right back. Sorry, it shuts off every 10 minutes. Alright, let's get back to work, shall we? Yeah, got 80 cactuses. That one produces the most because it's automatic. Actually, it had more before, but I took a lot out. Sugarcane, wheat, I rarely eat because it's not automatic, and I had to completely go back and re-hand plant all this, and it's just annoying for me to do. So I just decided to leave it be. My sugarcane farm, which is technically automatic, you hit this button, and all this nice sugarcane falls down for you to enjoy for whatever reason you need sugarcane for. And I just want to pick it all up, so I like having it all. 2 more things in this room are the mob farm, which mass-produced chickens are in, because the chickens are always hatching. Oh, what happened? Chickens must have died or something. Some of the chickens must have died off or despawned or something, because there's normally about 30 or 40 chickens in here. And this is my little chicken egg dispenser. I stick chicken eggs in here, and hit that button up there. There's actually a button up here, right there. You hit it and it shoots that chicken egg and hatches a chicken most of the time. And there's another dumb sheep that escaped from up here. They are getting smarter and smarter. So let me get up here. And ooh, I do not have that in there. I used to have a sniper rifle. I used to have let's see here. Let me just give myself I'll beat it to death with an iron pickaxe. I used to have a bow and arrow up there, but stuff keeps randomly happening on this map. Let me stick this up here real quick. I do not need any wool, but the sheep, they keep masterminding away into the cow pen. Eventually I'm going to build that up so that they can't get in. So, either that or one's just spawning in there at random, which is kind of weird. But, yeah. Stay in your pens, guys. I don't want you guys getting out. Anyways. Really one area left of the farm, and sorry if I'm starting to sound a little weird, but my throat's starting to hurt, because I just got off from school, and I was talking a lot, waiting for the bus to show up. This is my mushroom farm. As you can tell, I have square mushrooms in this texture pack, and if I would go down, I don't know what happened there. My key's jacked up. There we go. Really cool mushroom farm, and to harvest, you just flip the switch. Water comes down. Flip it again. And all my little square mushrooms will float down and be captured into this little pit. And you can just run along down here and just replant them. Replant a few of them anyways. And the mycelium or mycelium, however you pronounce it, will be replanted. Not a whole lot of mushrooms because I really don't care much about the mushroom farm. I just put it in there to have one. I rarely ever come down here. It's like the tree house. I probably come in here about once a week, and that's once a week, not a Minecraft week. And, yeah. No, I didn't mean to do that. There. So, let's stick that in there. That's what he said. Or she said, I don't know, it depends. Nothing's behind the wall at all. Just mysterious signs put there for whatever reason. Let me knock this down. I'll do it later. Anyways. Tracks room for whenever my friend Track shows up on the server and I have this map up, he can sleep in there. This is the bar, the Obsidian Cobble Bar, which is a really cool Ant Venom inspired. Well, really most of the house is Ant Venom inspired, but this is really Ant Venom inspired. Obsidian Cobble. Hit the switch. Bam, everything pops up, and you have a rather nice little area to dine with your friends. And if you need food, there's normally cake right there, but I must have eaten it. If you need food, there's food in the chests. And there's also a trash chute back here, so if I have something I don't need, I can just throw it down there. And it'll get destroyed by lava that's in the back. Yeah, that is that little hole in the wall right there. As soon as this freaking door will open. That is endless digging. That's a lot of digging I did when I got bored. I'd get bored a lot on this map. And now we're going to go down to the mob spawner and XP farm, which is still kind of currently work in progress type deal. I'm going to eventually finish it off. Mob farm or XP farm is in there, but it's not finished. As well as this piece of beauty known as my mob spawner will be getting a major rework in the days to come. I might as well do that as an episode itself. I'm not going to go down to the XP farm or the mob spawner because those are both kind of boring rooms. There's nothing in them. Let's see. There's really not much else to talk about because I really showed you the entire map, and that took one Minecraft day to do. So that was like what, 10 minutes or so? That's a lot. So that's pretty interesting, and I apparently knocked down that sign when I did that. Maybe we'll finish there. So that's pretty cool. If you guys like this map, there is a a download of this map in the description down below, as well as my Twitter and all that cool stuff. And those are my items, if you care. And my W key is broken. There. Yeah. So suggest something for me to build or do. Like, just in general, something to build. I have a lot of open free space, and I want to build something. I was thinking of maybe building a castle or a city or something around my house or something. I don't know. What do you guys think? Post your comments down below in the description, and download this map if you really want to know, or if you really want to suggest something, because I'll even give you credit. I'll say, like, so-and-so posted he wanted me to build a giant ostrich, which, no, I won't build a giant ostrich on my house. But I'll just say that, give you a little bit of credit for coming up with the idea, because I started coming up with ideas, if you haven't noticed. This isn't a very original map, which nothing is original in Minecraft anyway. And another cool thing, this mountain is not legitimately spawned, if you can't tell, is myself, I built it. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Be sure to like the video, and yeah, tune in next time.